Hi, I'm Farah. I'm 17 years old and I live in Cavalier, North Dakota. I love soccer and my dream is to win the FIFA World Cup with the women's national team. I'm a junior and the soccer team captain at Cavalier High School. Sadly, I've never played all 90 minutes of a game. I'm always tired and short of breath before the 60th minute.
Farah, you got something special about you, but it seems like you can't play for a whole game.
Could I be iron deficient? I do have cold hands and feet, and brittle nails, which are all common tells of iron deficiency. Maybe I am iron deficient. It says here that iron deficiency can lead to a lowered immune system and increased susceptibility to infectious diseases. I better learn more about this. Now that I'm thinking about it, my diet doesn't have enough iron. It says here that iron is an essential element that is important for the production of hemoglobin, the main oxygen transporter in the body. It cannot be produced in the body and therefore has to be acquired from food. Too much or too little iron can mean bad news for the body. Therefore, tight regulation has to be maintained over the rates of intestinal absorption and loss. In cases where too much iron is lost, iron stores become depleted, leading to iron deficiency. Undetected iron deficiency can lead to organ damage and death. I better go get this checked out. $2,700 for a complete blood count test? It says that this test measures several features and components of your blood, including hemoglobin. The normal range of hemoglobin is 13.5 to 17.5 grams per deciliter for men and 12.0 to 15.5 grams per deciliter for women. Hemoglobin levels below the normal range indicate iron deficiency. To take this test, I would have to go to the hospital, and the nearest one is 40 miles away. Mom would have to take the day off work, find child care for my other siblings, and drive me there. My mom's job doesn't really allow for unexpected vacations, and she can't afford to take the day off. I talked with my mom and she thinks I'm exaggerating because she doesn't have enough information about iron deficiency. She doesn't know that it affects 30% of the world's population. I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to get tested for iron deficiency. Wow, I didn't feel that at all. Mosquitoes suck blood painlessly. How do they do that?
Female mosquitoes need human blood so they can produce eggs. They suck this blood painlessly through a specialized mechanism. Their proboscis, the mosquito's sharp straw-like mouth, is used to search for a suitable location on the host. Once the location is found, the proboscis vibrates, piercing the host. Sharp mandibles and serrated maxilla, along with the vibratory insertion, reduce the insertion force and cause painless piercing. In addition, the serration in the maxilla also helps in keeping the parts anchored to the host's tissues. Once this insertion begins, saliva is released, which acts as a numbing agent to further reduce pain. The mosquito then searches for a blood vessel by lowering its vibration frequency. After a blood vessel is located, the mosquito begins sucking the blood through its proboscis. Once this is complete, saliva is released once again to numb the area and facilitate the removal of the proboscis. Haeana Patch combines biomimetics of this painless mechanism with microfluidics and microneedle technology to draw blood from the skin, test for hemoglobin levels, and provide results in a matter of minutes. This patch is simple and easy to use, and results can be obtained in a few steps. First, numb and sterilize the area with the provided disinfecting wipe. Then, remove the biodegradable patch from the packaging and apply to the area. While the patch is developing for 5 minutes, open Haeana app and fill in the prompted questions. Attach the provided lens, scan the patch, and receive your results. Go to Haeana.com to get additional info and recommendations. Finally, dispose of the patch along with your regular household waste. The microneedles are 1,800 micrometers long to reach blood vessels in the dermal layer of the skin. They have a serrated tip, mimicking the Mosquito Proboscis, which reduces the insertion force required to pierce the skin. This ensures the process of microneedle insertion is painless. The microneedles are hollowed to allow for blood to be drawn to the surface of the patch. Once the blood has been extracted, the microneedles detach from the patch and reabsorb into the body. This reduces the waste from our patch and prevents the risk of infection at the injection site. Haeana Patch combines several novel technologies in order to obtain accurate measurements of hemoglobin in the blood. The patch itself is made from bamboo fiber. This material is antibacterial and antifungal, hypoallergenic, and biodegradable. Bamboo is fast-growing compared to other plants, making it a cheaper alternative to many other biodegradable materials. For the adhesive, we use pine pitch glue. This adhesive would be put around the border of the patch. Pine pitch is flexible and strong and already being used in other popular products. Microfluidic paper-based analytical devices, or micropads, placed between the patch surface and the microneedles will be the main testing component of our product. Micropads are made of hydrophobic channels printed on paper using various printing techniques and heated to allow formation of test zones bound by hydrophobic barriers in the paper. Simply put, micropads allow for portability of tests and prevent cross-contamination between different samples being tested simultaneously. Each patch will contain 4 2.8 centimeter diameter micropads, which will independently test portions of the blood for comparison, safeguarding against inaccuracy. The micropads will be pre-treated with AHD 575, the reagent that will react with hemoglobin in the blood. When hemoglobin reacts with AHD 575, it is converted to hematin, whose optical density can then be measured to determine hemoglobin levels in the extracted blood. The micropads are now prepared to receive the blood from the microneedles. Each patch will come with a numbing and sterilizing wipe to reduce pain and prevent infections. This wipe is another aspect of our product that is mimicked from the Mosquito Proboscis. The wipe uses a mixture of benzocaine and ethanol. Benzocaine is commonly used in over-the-counter treatments as a local anesthetic, and ethanol will disinfect the area of any bacteria, fungi, and lipid-containing viruses. The actual device used for scanning the patch is your smartphone with an attachable lens we provide in the kit. This path is more cost-effective than offering a portable spectrophotometer for each person. The attachable lens is designed specifically for our product and avoids many concerns that come with using an iPhone as a scientific instrument. Our lens would avoid any significant lighting differences that would occur in uncontrolled environments. Finally, your results will be given on the Haeana Patch app. Before scanning the patch, the user will be required to download the Haeana Patch app and fill in information such as age, sex, weight, and whether you might be pregnant or postmenopause. This information is needed because iron requirements change based on these parameters, so the app will customize the results to your specific needs. After scanning the patch, the app will calculate your results as well as direct you to other websites and resources about iron deficiency and other nutritional information that you could use to improve your diet. Application is as easy as putting on a Band-Aid and you get results in 10 minutes. In April of 2020, we came up with our idea. In August of 2020, we will start our first prototyping and continue our second prototyping in April 2021. By August of 2021, we will start developing our Haeana Patch app, and by 2022, we hope to have the patch and our website ready for user studies. In April of 2022, we will start seeking FDA approval, and by April 2023, our product will be on the market. Our device is estimated to cost around $50 for option 1, which includes the camera attachment, 5 patches, 5 alcohol numbing wipes, and 1 emergency kit, and $25 for option 2, which includes 10 patches, 10 wipes, and 2 emergency kits.
Thank you, Haeana Patch.